Hey butterflies, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your reading entitled Your Life in the Next 5 Years. Now you can watch this video at any time and check to see if anything that I mentioned has actually come true. Now you got a choice between pile number 1, which is this blue nail varnish pile, or pile number 2, which is the pink nail varnish pile. Give you a moment to choose and I'll be back with you. Okie dokie, let's take a look at pile number 1, your life in the next 5 years. Okay. Okay, so the first card we have, pile number 1, is the Ten of Swords. So this does represent you coming out of some sort of ending. There is going to be an ending that will occur in your life. I'm hearing for some of you that there could be an ending to some sort of addiction or obsession, maybe with social media. That's for some of you. Some of you may feel as if you need to focus on other things. You may have felt that being on social media all the time was distracting you and taking you away from your goals. This could also indicate that some of you could be ending a relationship. Maybe some of you had some sort of obsession with a person and you may have felt that the situation was toxic, but you felt, entrapped in a cycle with this individual, waiting to see when the person was going to message you, waiting to see if the person called you, or going over the messages that they may have sent you before. You're going to come out of that energy and you're going to free yourself from that energy. And whether or not that means the other person will end the situation or you will end the situation, you will move forward into something better for you, or you could meet someone better for you, because you knew intuitively that this energy was keeping you down, making you feel stuck, making you feel stagnant, making you overthink, making you worry, making you have anxiety. But you didn't know how to get yourself out of the situation, and this is going to come to an end. I see you being victorious with the Six of Wands. I see that after you come out of this ending, this situation that is going to come to an end, it could also represent, I definitely feel, with some sort of mental conflict that you was, experiencing. Could have been mental conflict that was actually causing you a lot of aches and pains within your body. And this also indicates that you will be utilizing different ways in which you can benefit yourself. So for instance, if you had aches and pains within your body, you may have felt that you didn't know how to heal yourself. You could decide to get acupuncture. For some of you are definitely going to move towards a more holistic way to heal yourself. You could start physiotherapy, and there's going to be a transformation within you. Like, your health is going to get better. The things that you wanted to do before, you'll be able to do it because you would have figured out a way to heal yourself, whether it's a mental health issue or a physical issue that you was enduring. You're going to find a way to actually get yourself out of that rut that you felt would never end. And I see you having more energy. I see you taking part in sports. I see you being recognized, because this situation had you entrapped and encaged within the mind, and you may have felt that you wasn't able to go out there and live your best life. So you will be living your best life. This may come after 6 years, but within the next 5 years, there's something that you will be recognized in. People will be looking up to you as though you are a leader. And maybe due to fear, anxiety, negative self-talk, you are unable to break free from negative words that you may have, placed upon yourself, or other people's projections, I should say, may have made you feel restricted and trapped, you're going to come out of that energy and you're going to be stepping into your power. You are going to be freed from all of this with that energy in the Ten of Swords. This could also represent that if you have come out of a breakup or a toxic friendship, you are going to move towards more positive opportunities for yourself, and it will only come after you come out of that cycle. You know, you're going to be moving towards success in your career, success in your relationships, success with different friendship groups, being sought after, being recognized. It's going to be like you had a huge transformation and a huge glow up. People will be looking up to you, wanting to learn from you. You will gain some sort of high position from an experience that you have been through. Praise, recognition, adoration, for some of you, fame. You know, and this could have been the thing that you were fearing. You may have known your talents, your attributes and your qualities, but you were fearing what will come with that. And maybe other people may have tried to talk you out of your potential, etc. And you were believing in these negative, you know, comments or whatever the case may be. And it's about you working through that, and you will be working through that, which will make you feel more empowered as well and gaining more confidence. Yeah, some of you are going to move with the Knight of Wands. Some of you are going to move. I feel that some of you could take up some sort of sport as well. There's an energy of you having more energy, because we've got Knight of Wands and Six of Wands. Six of Wands is Leo energy, so some of you could be a Leo, or you may have Leo in your chart. And some of you could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. And I feel like this also represents you traveling. So some of you could be traveling abroad. Some of you could be, you know, I'm hearing attending different seminars. Some of you could be working abroad. Some of you may develop an online business that connects with other countries. Some of you will be doing business deals with different countries, people from different countries, with people, from different countries that are from a different cultural background. Some of you may want to learn a new language. I feel this is also about some of you taking up a sport, some sort of hobby. If you are an athlete, some of you may gain success and recognition for your talents, for your attributes as well. Some of you may get a new car. You know, I also feel strongly that some of you have some sort of mobility issues, and after a time of healing, you're going to have more energy than you had before. And it's almost as if you will feel that you had a new leash of life. So something that you felt held you back in the past, you're going to actually move forward and do all the things that you wanted to do in the past but you felt held back. This could be traveling to different countries just for enjoyment as well. You could be traveling solo. Again, and this is about you not staying in one place for a long time. We also have the Seven of Wands. So you may, you know, this may be a time whereby you are going to definitely have your boundaries up. This could indicate some type of energy that occurred in the past may try and reappear, whether this is an ex-partner, whether this is an ex-habit or an ex-friend that was very toxic, that held you back, made you feel trapped and restricted. You're going to have more boundaries. You will be able to sense the signs of anything or anyone that you feel would hinder you. You're going to be feeling more empowered in the next 5 years, and it's not just going to happen in the next 5 years, because that is a long time, but you're going to be doing things to work on yourself. I'm seeing like you taking a sword out, you know, every year you're going to be working on something that's going to help you so that you're able to get up and be on this be in this energy of the Six of Wands, sitting on that horse and riding your way through life. Because you may have felt as if you were hindered in some way, and for some of you, it was your mindset that was holding you back. So this is having a change of mindset, looking at ways in which you can help yourself, finding solutions as opposed to just thinking this is my lot, and really grabbing life by both hands and living your life and not allowing the past to present itself. And if it tries to, Seven of Wands, you're able to defeat whatever's going to try and bring you back down again. You'll be getting over some sort of heartbreak. I feel for some of you, you could come out of a relationship. It could be a 10-year relationship for some of you, or you may have worked in a job that was for 10 years. You may have felt that you made a lot of friends in this workplace and this is all you knew. But in order for you to evolve, you need to step out and go towards a new direction, which you will be doing. But it will come with some pain. So you may have to grieve this loss, grieve this pain of what you once knew. For some of you, I feel strongly it could be a relationship. But this relationship may have been, something that wasn't quite stable, something that wasn't built on stable ground. And when you analyze the essence of the relationship, you may come to realize that what you wanted, which is, success in your career, success in, a partnership, success in feeling genuinely happy, you wasn't gaining it from this relationship in the first place. So it's not to say that you may not, appreciate what you had when you was with this partner, or when you was within this workplace or friendship group. But it's almost as if you will start to realize that some of the reasons why you were held back was because of a situation that was quite painful, but you felt obligated to stay in this pain due to maybe loyalty. But it's going to be about you putting yourself first and being somebody that others look up to, being a role model, working through your pain, not trying to hide your pain. And this could be done through therapy work, this could be done through, exercise, journaling, writing about your experience. For some of you, doing a blog, talking about your pain or your heartbreak. You may find that this is going to bring you some sort of success, because you are going to be a channel that other people will feel as if they can relate to you, because you would have been through something very traumatic that other people will feel, wow, I want to be like him, I want to be like her. For some of you, I hear that you may write a book, and this may require you to travel to do book signings as well. You could be an entrepreneur, and this is going to be due to the fact that you had come out of a situation and now you're able to tell your story, and I'm hearing make a profit from it, which you would have never thought of years ago, because you felt that your life was going in a certain direction, when in fact you will be moving towards a more, I'm hearing prestigious for some of you, direction. We also have Two of Wands. So this does indicate that you will be traveling a lot in the next 5 years, and possibly for some of you solo. This is about getting to know yourself, focusing on your self-love. But your travel will also require you to work. So you could be working, I'm seeing a picture of somebody having a laptop on their lap, but working, traveling and working. So wherever you are, you will still be working. So again, if some of you are going to be authors, or some of you, may have some sort of online business, or some of you will be athletes, you will be traveling a lot to compete, to finalize a deal, finalize a book deal, speaking to agents, speaking to managers, speaking to people that you can cooperate with, speaking with clients, is what I'm picking up. Your life is going to be very busy, could be quite fast paced, but this is the life that you're destined for. Yeah, we have Five of Wands, so this does represent that some of you could be in like a competitive area of your life. Sorry, when I say competitive area of your life, I mean some of you could be in a competitive area of work, and if it's not happening now, this is due to happen. And again, this could represent some of you are athletes, or you could be in an area of work that a lot of people are doing. So you may have many competitors, but you will always come out on top. 5 of Wands. There could also be people competing for your affection, because I do see like a solo energy. I don't really see, not to say you won't gain love, but I feel that for some of you, you may have to choose between a relationship and your career. And some of you may actually choose your career over a relationship, because you may feel like the relationship, you know, the person in the relationship is going in a different direction to where you're going. This person may try and compete for your affections, or there could be many love interests that want your affections, and you will have your pick and choose as to who you want to be with. But I feel your main focus will be on yourself and riding the wave of success. Again, some of you may come out of a relationship which will cause a lot of pain as well, because you wanted yourself and this person to be on this journey together. But this does represent that you are going to choose yourself. We also have self-worth. Yes, so you're going to be focusing more on your self-worth. Your self-worth will definitely raise, you know, you're going to be focusing on ways that you can enhance your self-worth, doing things for yourself. And again, this may come after a breakup for some of you, and you may look back and think, wow, I didn't have a lot of self-worth. I didn't really rate myself, or I accepted less than what I deserved, and now I don't want anything less than what I deserve. You'll be doing things that are going to make you feel good. So some of you can take up sports, some of you can take up art, singing, dancing, doing things that you enjoy, that's going to raise your vibrations and make you feel good, and come into that realization of, I don't have to actually be with somebody to feel love. I can find that love within myself, because I feel like when I was with that person, or when I was with that job, when I was in that job, when I was within that friendship group, I felt depleted because I was trying to please others without not pleasing myself. It's about taking that step back and then getting to the heart of you, getting to know the real you, and understanding that you are worthy. Because whoever you were around, the job, the relationship, the friend group, or whatever, they may have made you feel less than. They may have made you feel that, no, this is your lot, you're going to stay here. You know, why do you want to achieve all these things? You may have felt as though you had to carry other people, and it may have held you back. But you're going to be putting yourself first. Wisdom. You're going to gain a lot of wisdom with this wisdom card as well. It's like you're going to be going on a journey, learning about yourself, learning about different, you know, cultures, learning about spirituality. If you are into spirituality, which you possibly are because you're listening to the channel, thank you, you'll be deepening your knowledge about spirituality. You'll be reading more. Again, this is about you sharing your wisdom. Some of you may become an author and share your wisdom about your interest and the knowledge that you've acquired along the way during your journey of self-love, and sharing it with others. Renewal, yeah, you're definitely going to be transforming yourself and stepping into a new stable state, and you'll become more balanced. You will know the triggers of the past, and if it presents itself again, you will know what to do, whether that means you'll have to do deep breathing, keeping up a protective shield to shield any negative energy away from you, doing mantras, doing prayers. This is about you transforming into a new version of yourself and being more balanced. I see that your money situation is going to be more balanced as well. Maybe before you may have felt that you weren't financially in the space that you wanted to be in, but you would, I'm hearing compartment, the word. You're going to be really focusing on your finances, really looking at your outgoings, your incomings, what you need, what you don't need, investing in yourself, making the right financial decisions, maybe purchasing something that you know that will help you in the future, saving more money. Some of you may move home as well, is what I'm picking up. And finding home within yourself, finding peace within yourself. Maybe you searched a long time for that and you are unable to find it. We have the victim card as well. So this is about, not seeing yourself as a victim, seeing yourself as a hero, and not being dragged into toxic situations where people try and act as if they are the victim and you are the villain. Knowing to remove yourself from these types of energies, and again, not feeling sorry for yourself, because it's so easy sometimes to feel sorry for ourselves, but it's about rising above situations and looking at the lessons that you've learned from a situation. Because for you may feel like if you try and victimize yourself, then it's going to leave you in a place of stagnancy, helplessness, and depletion, which is one of the things that you're going to try and move away from. You may have been in this victimhood mentality and you may have felt it doesn't serve you well. It only brings more darkness, it only brings more negativity. Finding solutions and realizing that the solutions make you feel empowered, make you feel better, and you're able to help others as well. Accepting the past, and being okay with that. Maybe some of you may have had issues with accepting certain things that may have happened to you, so you could have been in this victim mentality, and it depends on what you've been through. Some of you have been through a lot of hardships with the Ten of Swords, but then you may have felt, okay, how can I get myself out of this energy? How can I get myself out of this feeling? So looking at ways that you can actually help yourself, whether that's through therapy, journaling, exercising, meditation, helping others, and accepting the past, but not allowing the past to define your future, and not allowing the past to harden your heart. And that comes over time, but this is the energy that you'll be embodying and being more balanced. And you might find that a lot of people are not a lot, but some people may not be happy that you are in this more balanced energy. Some of you could be a Libra as well, and some of you could be Aries also, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Some people may have wanted to throw you off, and they're going to find that their energies beforehand will not work anymore, because you're going to be in a new energy of having more self-esteem, more confidence, more wisdom and clarity about what to accept and what not to accept. You're going to be seeing behind the veil. So maybe in the past, if you were susceptible to attracting certain partners, a certain friend, you're going to see the red flags. It's almost as if you're going to tap into your intuition more, open your third eye, and see what could happen if you follow down a certain path and block it before it happens. Finding more balance. It's almost as if some people, because you will be leaving people behind, some people that you'll be leaving behind will be quite angry with you, because all these people are quite vexed, or vex, we say in Jamaica, right, on the card, right? So it's like, how come they're so balanced? And it's the balance that's going to bring in the abundance and positivity into your life. And these individuals may feel like, because you see it sometimes, like you might see a group of friends. I know I've seen it. You might see a group of friends and they might not be doing much, and then there's one friend that actually decides, you know what, I want to go after my dreams, or I want to get into a relationship, or I want this, I want that. Those other friends may be in a lack mentality and feel like the other friends may feel like, good things will never happen to them. So then they may try and out-talk the one friend that's going to try and have a successful life, or try and gain love, or try and, and then what happens is, when that one friend just dares to dream and dares to go after their dream, they may all turn on that one friend, They may well turn on the partner of that one friend that they feel is moving away from them, because by that one friend moving away from them and realizing their potential, it will hold a mirror to the other friends, could be family members too, not just friends, of what they could have had, what they could have gained. So there's a resentment there. So there could be some sort of resentment, but these people, I feel like some people may want to learn from you. How did you manage to get into this energy? How come things are going well for you? Teach me your secret. And some people will be angry because they will feel like you've left them behind. But you will be an example to those that are envying you and to those that are admiring you, because people will know that you've come full circle, like you literally will deserve the blessings that you've gained. You're going to be presenting yourself in a holistic, I'm just seeing my tarot book in the bookshelf, holistic tarot, in a holistic, more grounded, more stabilized, more mature way that's more giving to self and giving to others, and the universe will respond to you, because what you will be projecting outwardly, somebody that has self-respect, self-love, being balanced, finding ways that they can make themselves feel balanced, accepting the past, not letting it define their future, not seeing themselves as a victim, realizing that they are deserving of the best, so they're going to generate the best. And again, you can have options of who you would like to date, but you may not be focused on that. And even if you are, you're going to make sure you go to the person that does not show you any red flags or is in alignment with what you want out of your future. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. I'll speak to you soon. Hope you enjoy that. Take care. Peace out. Okay, let's move on to pile number two. Your life in the next 5 years. Okay, so I'm going to cover the star up. Okay, next 5 years. I feel like some of you are going to be in the spotlight, most definitely. Some of you could be working on social media. Some of you may have many platforms on social media, and I hear boom, it's going to boom. So I feel like you're going to be standing out for the right reasons. This, I'm hearing like celebrity. This could be like you could be in some sort of dynamic power couple. People are infatuated by you anyway. You have star-like quality. I'm also hearing that if you belong to a group, club or organization, you will be standing out for your talents as well. You could be a leader, or you could create your own group, club or organization. And I'm hearing rave reviews, whether that's on the internet or people are talking about you. You know, have you heard such and such as, you know, new product, or, you know, you could invent something that is so unique, that is so different, that word just gets around about you. And I feel like, again, some of you could open up like a shop online, or some of you could decide to start a YouTube channel or some sort of blog or vlog or something, and it's going to generate a lot of attention, a lot of traction. And I also feel like if you are on social media, your views may go up or your followers will go up. Even if you're just on Instagram, like a lot of people are going to be fixated about your life. I feel like a lot of people are fixated about your life without you even realizing. It's almost as if people want to see what you're going to do next. Some of you could be singers, entertainers, or you could be into fashion. So you could make clothes, or you could just be known for wearing amazing clothes. So people are going to want to see what you're going to wear next, how you're going to wear it. Some of you could be models, or you just take pictures of yourself, selfies, but they just go viral. Okay. Yeah, so we have 8 of Wands. So this is about, some of you are going to be moving. I feel like some of you are going to be packing up and leaving the past behind. This does speak about, I'm hearing like, some of you could be dating someone online, or you may meet someone online. This individual may want to come to see you, or this could also represent that this person, or not just this people, you will be sought after. So if you are on a dating website, then you will gain a lot of. So for instance, if you're single now and you're thinking, oh, I'm never going to meet anyone, then you may decide to join on a dating website, and you will gain a lot of admirers, people DMing you. But for some of you, if you're not on a dating website, you could actually meet your partner on Instagram. I don't know why I said Instagram or Facebook. You can meet your partner online. Someone may see you and they're just going to instantly message you. And this is how you may meet your next partner. This is also saying that I'm hearing swift communication. You could move within the next 5 years. You could move with the star card right there. You could move to somewhere that is different from where you've lived before. People wouldn't necessarily see you maybe in the area, maybe in the home. You could decide to move abroad for some of you, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, we've got the Chariot card. You're going to pack up and leave the past behind. Because Chariot card represents Cancer energy, and Cancer is ruled by the 4th house, which is home, the mother. Some of you, I feel, some of you may become a mother. Or if you are a mother, you may move yourself and your children somewhere that seems like very eccentric. I don't know, like you may want to expose your children to like people that are different. So you may move to an area that is predominantly of a Pacific culture. But I feel like you will be moving as well, is what I'm picking up. Some of you may move overseas also. We have the Strength card as well. Yeah, I feel like, the Strength card is Leo energy. Some of you could be a Cancer Leo cusp. And Leo and Aquarius oppose each other. And Aquarius is having the Pluto transit. So, and this is transit in Leo's 7th house. So there's definitely going to be a shift within your connections with others. So some of you could change. You could decide that you want to change a group or club or organization. You may maybe revive a group, club or organization. You may be part of a group, club or organization. You may sign a contract with a new company, is what I'm picking up. And some of you may decide, some of you may find peace with your new environment as well, with the Strength card as well, having that inner strength, but still maintaining your femininity as well. This talks about being a boss, with that Leo energy there, right? It talks about being a boss, being seen, being acknowledged for your hard work, being seen as powerful, being seen as fierce, dynamic, a leader, being sought after, stepping into your power is what I'm picking up. And with the Two of Pentacles, two things comes to mind, right? So some of you could be quite indecisive as to where you want to move. Some of you may have 2 homes as well. Some of you, I feel, may work on your mental health, because you may have felt quite scattered, or you may have felt as though you needed to ground yourself, you needed to work on yourself. And this is not about you just trying to run away from your problems. You facing your problems head on and dealing with your issues, dealing with maybe your money situation wasn't as great as you would have wanted it to be, or maybe you've got children, maybe you're a mother but you want to have a career but be a mother, feeling torn between the two, So you'll be working on trying to find a balance as well. This could also represent that some of you travel a lot because of your work, and then you feel quite guilty because you may feel like, oh, I'm leaving my kids behind. So then maybe finding ways of, how can I incorporate my children with my work? Maybe my children can travel with me. Maybe I can travel with my children. You know, just finding ways in how you can keep your life balanced and harmonized. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Some of you are going to find real, true, existing, everlasting love. This person could be a Cancer. You know, we've got Cancer twice here. This person could be Aquarius or Leo, or you could be of those signs. But there's going to be, you know, especially with Pluto in Aquarius, right? For the next 7 years, some of you could marry. Some of you will find a love that is very deep, very pure, you know, something that is reciprocal, and you may have a child with this person as well. You may meet this person online for some of you, not for all of you, but some of you may find this new partner when you move home. And if it's a situation of you not quite figuring out which home you want or where you want to live, you'll find the home of your dreams, and you'll make it into an amazing home, to the point where you would look forward to just coming home every day. And for some of you, not wanting to leave your home. But maybe when you move, you could find the love of your life. And this speaks about more children. If you want more children, this could also speak about having a child as well. And the universe giving you that cup of love. This cup of love could represent you pouring that love into yourself. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be moving in silence as well. You may not want anyone to know where you are. You're not going to make anyone know what your next move is going to be. So you'll definitely be more secretive, I feel, because maybe in the past you may have felt as though you were too open with your life and how your life was going, especially because, you know, for some of you, I feel like a lot of people are invested in your life. Whether you're in the public eye or not, a lot of people are invested in your life, and you may have felt that people may have tried to sabotage your love life or the good blessings that were occurring in your life. So you're going to be moving in silence, is what I'm seeing. I'm also feeling that there could be I'm hearing negativity and jealousy around you. Someone could be jealous of the abundance that you are creating. Someone could be jealous of your relationship, your success, how well you are doing, how good you are looking, how poised and, you know, confident and abundant you are. But we have the Death card as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We've got Scorpionic energy. This talks about a transformation within you and leaving the past behind, leaving an outdated version of who you were in the past behind as well, stepping into your power also, and transforming yourself to a new way of being, like releasing the old version of you. That was me then, this is me now, you know. And some people not being happy with that. There could be someone that may try and sabotage you, the Seven of Swords, but you will oust that person. And when I say oust, you will spot that person from a mile, kind of like part one, and or you just will not be in the same, you know, energy as that person, or you won't be in the, this is about cutting negative people off, keeping people at arm's length. So you may decide that you are very selective, or more selective as to who you have around you. You'll be putting an end to maybe even sabotaging yourself out of love. Maybe in the past you sabotaged yourself out of love, or maybe in the past you connected with people that weren't going to give you the love that you desired, and you put in an end to it. Or you may feel like you done things in the past that you weren't really proud of to gain what you wanted, and you could be putting an end to it, or people could have been behaving this way towards you. So removing yourself, I say that all the time in this channel, but removing yourself from anyone that you suspect could be a hindrance in your life, and not to say that in a negative way, but to say in a way whereby if you suspect that somebody could be detrimental to your emotional, mental well-being, then you're going to cut people off. You'll be cutting people off. You won't even tell them that you're going to be cutting them off. You'll just do it. Queen of Swords. Because you will know that in order to gain what you want out of life, you cannot be around any negativity. Because you know that you're going places and you're going to be creating a certain life for yourself that doesn't require anyone trying to sabotage you or block you. Queen of Swords, yeah, this is about you being more, we have the Water card there, the Ace of Cups, but being more logical about situations. Maybe in the past you were more drawn between, but I feel sorry for them, only to face down the line that you ended up being a victim of the person you felt sorry for. So be very discerning, having discernment, and not feeling guilty about safeguarding and protecting your energy, being in that boss energy as well, like being about your business. Some people may feel like, you've changed. People are going to feel like you've changed because you're going to be very protective of your energy, protective of your time. You'll be cutting people off. You could be blocking people. You'll be moving in silence. People won't know where you are. This is why there could be an obsession about what you're going to do next online. Perception. People's perception of you is going to change as well. Again, there's the energy of people seeing you as a celebrity because of how elusive you will be, and people wanting to just capture a moment with you, or if they see something online or they get a notification, they'll be quick to view it, or because you're going to be so detached from who you were around before that may not have appreciated you, that it's going to feel like to be around you is a privilege, and it is. To be around someone like you is an actual privilege anyway, but you're only going to show people what you want them to see, as opposed to just giving them everything as before. Isolation, yeah, you're going to be isolated from others because you may feel like I have to choose. Two of Pentacles. Before, when I was in an energy of being, open, or whether that was your fault or not, you may have felt that it jeopardized aspects in your life that were beyond your control. You had no control over certain aspects of your life, and now you may feel more in control, Strength card, of your life and the direction that you want it to go. So you're going to be very selective of what people know and what they don't know. Guilt. So yeah, you felt a sense, you may have felt a sense of guilt in the past, of like, you may have felt obligated, a bit like part number 1, to almost please others. Like, okay, I know people don't want the best for me, or I know, it's almost like you downplayed yourself. Like you tried to overextend yourself, you downplayed yourself. You didn't want to appear too indifferent, though you knew deep down that you were different to others. This is about you stepping out now. The Star card and the Strength card. This is about you stepping out now. You were trying to please others. You didn't want people to think that you were different from them. Though your energy, your talents said otherwise. You wanted to be relatable. And the thing is, you can still be like, sought after and still be relatable, but you just knew that your destiny, your life purpose was maybe never seen of or heard of in your community or area, and you didn't want to rub people up the wrong way, so you censored yourself in a way. But in the next 5 years you won't be censoring yourself. You're going to be living in your power, in your truth. You're going to be living life unapologetically, whether people like it or not. That's the way I see it. Impartiality, yeah, having more of a balance. And again, it's the energy of you being more like elusive, and people finding you very mysterious, and you being mysterious, you being incognito, making people, some of you could be in the public eye, but making people you're going to be sought after, talked about, like, are they coming, aren't they coming? You're going to raise a lot of excitement, especially if people know that you're coming to some sort of event or a family event or something like that. There's going to be a lot of excitement stirred around you, because you just bring this energy with you, and people just want to look at you. People are going to want to see what you're going to wear, and you have this wisdom about you. And again, with this passion card right here, this does represent a lot of orange. Yeah, this is sacral chakra energy. This represents that you are going to be sought after for your talent. Some of you could sing, some of you, I feel, could be dancers, exotic dancers as well. This also talks about you expressing your passions, everything that you held back from before because of guilt. I feel that some of you are going to be transforming your bodies or transforming the way that you dress. There's going to be a change of image. There's going to be a huge glow up. Some of you may have always said, oh, I wish I could wear that, or now I'm too shy, or what people are going to think. You're going to be wearing more daring outfits. You're going to be known as some sort of trendsetter. You could be known as a trendsetter already, but you're going to be, I hear that you're going to be getting into shape, putting on weight, losing weight, taking pictures, looking good. People just are going to be blown away. They're going to be like, wow, she looks good. You know, it's going to be like, oh, what's her secret? What's his secret? Like, and they may try and message you, but you don't message back. And it's going to lead to an infatuation with you, because I don't really feel like it's intentional. I feel for some of you it's going to be unintentional, because you're going to be so busy working on projects, hobbies, bettering yourself. You're going to be living your best life, you know, is what I'm picking up. And people are going to be wanting more and more to find out, but they won't be able to connect with you, because some of you may move and things will be censored as to what people find out, what people don't know. There's going to be shock here, like, wow, they've you know, again, because you've been through a transformation. You may have been through an ending. This is like pile number one. You may be through an ending, and people may have felt like you wouldn't be able to pick up the pieces of this ending, but everything you lost, you're going to gain back tenfold. And people are going to be so in awe of you. Like, how did they manage to turn their life from the darkness they've experienced to all this light? And it's going to be through living out your passions. This could be also through expressing yourself creatively, whether that's through, I'm hearing dress, sound, music, self-expression, pictures, whatever the case is. You know, something artistic that you're going to do, something you're passionate about. And then we also have perfection. So people are going to see you as perfection, even though none of us are perfect. But people are going to look up to you and feel like you are an inspiration. You are of perfection, even though none of us are perfect. But I feel for you the next 5 years, people are going to be vying for your time, so that they can, people are just going to want to be in your energy, because they will see you as such a vibe, and they won't know how to access you. This is about you living your best life. And it may not feel like that now, because of maybe your life is not going the way you want it now, but this is about you taking steps and looking at what you want to do and taking steps in how you can achieve it, and looking at why you didn't do what you wanted to do before, and looking to eliminate those thoughts or eliminate people that may have tried to stop and block you, and realizing that I am in control of my life. I create my own destiny. As long as God or whoever you believe in and the creator, I can manifest the life of my dreams. And that, my dear, is what you are going to do. Part number 2. Take care. Peace out.